Gas prices have risen by 12 cents a gallon. But with the upcoming decision on Proposition 6, some voters want that change back in their pockets. These stars are set in stone, but that doesn't mean they are permanent, as the city of West Hollywood calls for the removal of Donald Trump's star on the Walk of Fame. The UCLA Bruins men's basketball team is set to open their season against Fort Wayne here at Pauley Pavilion, where all eyes will be on sophomore guard Jalen Hands. Clear blue skies and beaches is the usual forecast here in LA, and Mayor Eric Garcetti credits that to the city's commitment to go green. When it comes to the lottery, this Chevron gas station has luck on their side with over 400 winning tickets purchased last week alone. What would it take for you to put the homeless in your own backyard? Well, the city of Los Angeles is offering subsidies of between $10,000 and $30,000 for homeowners willing to do so. I'm on set with the cast of The Cool Kids, and after being picked up for 9 new episodes, I talked to them about the upcoming season. With midterms right around the corner, Politicon hopes to have an effect on voters come November 6th. Reporting live from the LA Convention Center, I'm Michael Torres, Fox News. I'm on set with the cast of The Cool Kids, and after being picked up for 9 new episodes, I talked to them about the upcoming season. The cast is comprised of seasoned actors who are living together in a retirement community. Because of that, critics suggested it wouldn't reach a younger audience. Well, the critics were wrong.
I think basically if something is funny, it's funny to an 8-year-old and an 80-year-old. If it's not funny, it's not funny to any of them.
I think we're having a good time, and I think funny is funny, and I think you can't read too much of that critic stuff.
Their characters might be cool kids now, but were they cool growing up?
I was never considered a cool kid. I had the chemistry set, I had the Lionel Train set, I had the Erector set, I was the nerd with the big thick glasses with the black rims. I was not allowed on the senior lawn.
I grew up riding horses and I wanted to be a jockey. So when I was 19 years old, I went to New York City to Belmont Park and I started exercising racehorses.
In between filming, the cast gave us some sneak peeks of what kind of trouble we can see them getting into in the future.
We have a wonderful Thanksgiving episode where we end up with this invitation to foodies, like really fancy people, to go to their Thanksgiving, and all kinds of shenanigans ensue.
Talking of Thanksgiving, I asked the cast what they are most thankful for and about their typical turkey day.
I spend Thanksgiving with family. I have 3 wonderful children of different ages, and I have grandkids. We'll all be together for Thanksgiving. I like to cook, so we're just blessed.
Well, I'll start right now with a thankful for this experience.
Back nine!
Back nine. And the experience of
nine.
working with these other 3. It's been heaven to be with these guys and gal.
With the cast grateful for another opportunity to be on the big screen, they are making sure to make the most of their back 9. And so far so good, as the show is off to a hot start. Make sure to catch the Cool Kids every Friday night at 8:30 Eastern Time, right here on Fox. Reporting live from Los Angeles, I'm Michael Torres. Thanksgiving and Christmas better hide, because Halloween is scaring its way to becoming the biggest American holiday. And Universal Studios' Halloween Horror Nights is reaping the benefits by bringing their biggest scares.
We're the premier Halloween event in the world.
With mazes based off hit movies such as Poltergeist and The Purge, fans and celebrities can feel the fright firsthand. Walking Dead actor Chandler Riggs might have survived the zombie outbreak, but the tables have turned as he tries to make it out alive.
I really like being scared, so I'm a big fan of horror games and horror movies. So it's definitely a big thing that I'm excited for every year.
Even Stranger Things star Gaten Matarazzo is getting in on the action while expecting to keep his screams to a minimum.
I like to try and get scared. I don't scare easy, but I like to try as much as I can. Because I'm always in that mindset that it's not real.
This is what Halloween looks like for thousands of people who pay big bucks for big scares, from movies to crazy immersive experiences. There you go.
In between getting scared, I caught up with some of Hollywood's elites, like Slash, to see how he celebrates Halloween.
No, I think my trick-or-treating days are pretty much over at this point.
While actress Jessica Garza from USA Network's The Purge thinks no costume can mask her age.
Yeah, I tried to get away with trick-or-treating for as long as I could, and at this point I feel like I have to give it up.
Make sure to get out of your coffin in time to experience Halloween Horror Nights from September 15th to November 3rd. Reporting live from Hollywood, I'm Michael Torres. A dog may be man's best friend, but the largest union of flight attendants wants some of those friendships to stay on the ground. According to a recent survey, more than 60% of flight attendants have had issues with animals flying in the passenger cabin. Most involved in aggressive or threatening behavior from so-called emotional support animals that lack the training and discipline of service dogs. The National Association of Flight Attendants and Passenger Groups say the government needs to get involved.
I think they should tighten the rules. Some people abuse it and they just bring pets on just because and say that they're emotional support animals. Service dogs have to go through training, and so should emotional support animals.
Transportation officials are reviewing thousands of public comments to determine the next step. AFA President Sarah Nelson stated, "The rampant abuse of claiming a need for emotional support animals in air travel is negatively impacting all passengers." While dog owners say the airlines are partially to blame, concerns over pet safety in cargo holds and exorbitant fees to bring animals on board forced some passengers to skirt the rules by claiming their pet is an emotional support animal. Douglas Kidd of the National Association of Passengers believes a confluence of factors created the problem.
Part of the problem here was created by Congress in the first place. With the airlines putting as many seats as they are on the airplane and reducing the legroom as they have, exactly where are you going to put the service animal if you bring one on board? There's no room.
With an expected decision looming, the DOT could restrict the definition of emotional support animals to dogs alone, or potentially eliminate support animals entirely. There could be legislation in the next few months to change the rules. However, frequent airline passenger Juicy and her emotional support dog Marley believe there is no need for change.
The world has to be free, and people need to be comfortable to what they want. I think people will fly more frequently if they would be allowed to bring pets. Of course, some people bring too big animal. So regulations are good, but we have to respect that the world has changed and it's a new world.
It wasn't long ago when airline flight attendants and passengers traveled to the skies with comfort. However, with the increase of emotional support animals, some airlines are feeling more like a zoo. Reporting live from LAX, I'm Michael Torres.